What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back with another realistic rebuild, as today we're going to be doing the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder are a very interesting team, obviously. Plethora of draft picks, quite a few young players, but they're not anywhere they want to be yet, which is what our goal is today. So if you guys enjoy this video, of course, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, all that jazz, would appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump into this Thunder realistic rebuild. So taking a look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, obviously they've done some things where they've taken on players, acquired draft picks, and now they're just kind of sitting on quite a few young players. But for me, I don't really see anybody that I absolutely love on Oklahoma City other than like Shea, Lou Dort, and then we have to see how Josh Giddey looks. Baisley's okay, and then Aleksej Pokusevski is how I think you say his name. So I'm hoping to acquire more young talent in this video for this Thunder team. Lou Dort, Shea, I love that, but everything else we'll just kind of, of course, try to make some moves here and there to get this team where I want them to be. So looking at the rotation right now, we have Shea, Lou Dort, Kendrick Williams, Isaiah Roby, Derek Favors, Alexis. If I fill or if I rebuild the rotation, it's going to look like this. We have Shea, Josh Giddey, I like that, Lou Dort, Roby, Derek Favors, Ty Jerome, Baisley, Theo, Kendrick Williams, and the only thing I don't like is Aleksej Pokusevski getting no minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap Isaiah Roby for Aleksej. I'm just going to go ahead and pronounce him by his last, or call him by his last name, I guess. Pokusevski, I'm going to move him to power forward. And then this team's obviously going to suck. Like, no surprises at all. They're going to be bad. But we're going to go ahead and some of this first season, not make any moves yet, obviously, and just kind of see how this Thunder team does. It's kind of the tankathon this year. And then, of course, as the further we get in this video, we're going to make changes here and there. So like I expected, we absolutely sucked. 15th seed in the West for us, and we have the Milwaukee Bucks winning another championship. So if we go ahead and take a look at the stats real quick, just to kind of see, who was doing their thing here. Shea with 25, Lou Dort with 14, 13 from Aleksej, and then 11.5, and then 11, and then 11. So let's go ahead and get in this offseason where it's going to be pretty important for us. So the first step obviously would be the draft lottery. We might have a few picks here. I'm not sure. We have the third. We are projected number 3, number 5, and number 14. So hopefully we get lucky and get like a few picks here. So 14, we are going to go ahead and get the 14th pick. So that's one lottery pick down. All right, so now obviously I'm gonna have to skip the rest of this. I don't want to sit here and watch, so hopefully we land a number 1 pick. And yes, we did. We got the number 1 pick, and I think the Pistons kept their picks. We have number 1 and number 14 from Phoenix. So awesome, and 27 from Oklahoma, from the Clippers. So awesome stuff all around. Getting number 1 pick is huge for us. Obviously, get to add another young talent here in Oklahoma City. Of course, we will be targeting probably the center spot. Our center right now is Derek Favors, and I'm not obviously the biggest fan of that. So we are going to go ahead and probably draft Paolo Banchero here, or Chet Holmgren, I would assume. So let's go ahead. And then we have how many? We have 3 picks in this draft. Okay, so of course we are going to go ahead and draft everyone. As far as everyone else, there's no one I really want to trade right now, of course, so let's just go ahead and make our selection. So at number 1, I think we are going to be taking a center here, either Paulo or Chet Holmgren. I've taken Chet Holmgren in the last 2 videos, and I haven't taken Paulo in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and take my man Paolo Banchero from Duke. So welcome to the team, and now we can go ahead and assimilate to the next pick at number 14, and hopefully we can get another stud here. So probably like a wing player would be cool. I mean, really anything would be fine. So we have Jaden Ivey on the board, Patrick Baldwin, who I think I'm actually going to take. So, and we still have 1 more pick in this draft, so we're just adding more and more young talent to this roster just to make sure, of course, we try to develop something here in the future. So I think I'll go ahead and take Kadari Richmond, I guess, with that pick. So just like that, we have Paulo. We also have Patrick Baldwin coming in, and then we also have Richmond. So I kind of am happy with our draft selections. I think it went pretty well. Player options, Favors, of course, I'm fine with him declining, and then I'm fine with declining Mike Muscala. Everyone else is more than welcome to come back. Qualifying offers, Charles Brown, Paul Watson, and then for free agency, I mean, we have Mike Muscala and Charles Brown who are free agents, but obviously I'm not going to worry about that. And obviously I'm not going to try to sign anyone in free agency, I don't think, because I think we're going to have a full rotation with all of our young guys. So we have Shea, Ty Jerome, Theo, of course, and then Trey Mann down here. We also have Lou Dort, Josh Giddey. We have Kendrick Williams, Pokusevski, Kadari Richmond now, and then Baisley, Patrick Baldwin, Isaiah. Yeah, we pretty much have a full rotation other than the center spot, I guess. So only thing I am interested in is if how tall is Josh Giddey? He's 6'8", so he could play the small forward technically. So I think I'm gonna move Josh Giddey to the 3, and then Pokusevski's 7 foot. Can he go up? Yes, he can. He can go up at power forward. So I'm going to move him to the power forward So we'll probably run something like this, and then yeah, I mean, this team is gonna suck, but the Thunder have seemed to have wanted to build through the draft, and that's kind of what we're doing here. I think we acquired 3 great players. We have Shea still here, Lou Dort. I'm excited about the future of this team. Of course, we're just gonna have to keep waiting though until the future comes, because this team's gonna be bad for a while. It's gonna be bad, but hey, that's all good. We have some development going on, so that's all we care about. I wish there was training camp still in this game. That'd be huge, but unfortunately 2K decided to get rid of them. But it's fine, we're gonna go ahead. It's only season number 2. We're still gonna be very bad, but hey, at least we're letting our young guys play, let them develop, and see how things go in this video. Unfortunately for us, once again, another very bad year out of us. 15th seed in the West, but the Pelicans go on to win the championship. So if we go ahead again, look at the player stats, kind of see how things went. We went, at 27 from Shea, of course, being kind of the lone wolf here, leading the way. Paulo, 15 points, 12. I mean, there's a lot of young talent here. It's just a matter of development and just being patient with this team. And I'm kind of hoping we land another high pick, obviously, in this lottery. If not, I definitely want to trade up in this draft. So let's go straight to the draft lottery. And at the draft lottery, we were projected, it looked like we're projected 3 picks in this lottery, and 2 of them could be in the top 3. So that is pretty exciting for us. So 14th is going to go Oklahoma, or Miami Heat. I don't know why I said Oklahoma City. Hopefully we get a number 1 pick again. And no, this time we get number 3. Looks like Nuggets may have kept their pick. So number 3. We also have number 19. And we also have... Okay, I guess that might be it. So number 3, number 19, and then yeah, I think that's it. So okay, as far as this draft is concerned, I really wanted the first pick in the draft because I did want to take, have the chance to take Emoni Bates. I bet I could move up 1 spot and maybe grab him. Hopefully, if the Wizards wouldn't take him, the Wizards have. Yeah, they have like no center, so I would assume they wouldn't draft Emoni Bates. So if I tried not to the Wizards, who had the second pick again? The Knicks. Okay, if I went to the Knicks and I offered them number 2, obviously, or number 3, and then try to trade up to get number 2 from them. So let's try to do something like that real quick, because that would be fun. So they have number 2. I'll give you number 3, of course. I'll also give you number 19 in this draft. I'll give you my 2 seconds as well. All this for... Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So boom, just like that, we trade up to number 2 in this draft, and I think we should, as long as everything goes well, we should be able to draft who we want. Unfortunately, our head coach is gone. I'm not sure where he went, but I guess I'll go ahead and grab Michael. What do I want to grab here? Steve Nash is out here as well. Do I grab Mr. Steve Nash and say, yeah, welcome to Oklahoma City? Just kidding, he doesn't want to come here. Okay, then I'll grab Michael Stauffer, I guess. So Steve Nash rejects, and then Michael Stauffer, boom, welcome to Oklahoma City. Let's go to the draft now. So on draft night at number 2, hopefully the Wizards take the center they were going to take. I do not want to take Victor here. Please take Victor, please. No, that was the worst case scenario, bro. Come on, man. Why are you doing this to me, Washington? You were supposed to take... I already have a center, bro. I ain't trying to take... You know what? We got to make a trade with Washington now, I guess. So it looks like we have to give him a future first 2024 pick. We take on Ricky Rubio, I guess. I don't really want him. Actually, you can keep him, to be honest. I don't want Ricky Rubio. So we are good up a future first. We are getting Emoni Bates from DC. It really sucks they took him, but hey, at the end of the day, we came out with Emoni Bates, the guy I wanted. We could have taken Victor, and I definitely want to take him in the future. Maybe I should keep in mind that I don't need to necessarily take a center in the first draft, that Victor is in the second draft in this game, so I should probably try to take him a little bit more often. But with that being said, we have Emoni Bates now, Ty Jerome Baisley, and then for free agency, of course, nothing gonna happen. Oh, Lou Dort's a free agent, and then Darius Baisley is restricted. A lot of unrestricted, but Lou Dort's a guy I definitely want back, so let's sign Lou Dort back. Definitely been a guy I like in Oklahoma City, and I'm sure Oklahoma City fans would be upset if I let him go, so I'm not going to do that. Baisley is restricted, so he could just come back. If we look at it right now, we have Shea, Theo, Lou Dort, we have Josh Giddey and Emoni Bates now. We have Aleksej Pokusevski and Patrick Baldwin, and then Paulo Banchero. So I like how this team is shaping up. I really do. I think we definitely have the chance of making something happen here soon. It does suck that I have Giddey and Emoni Bates now, so we'll have to see what we want to do with that. Giddey is averaging 9.5 points, but so we'll just kind of see what 2K suggests, I guess. So the only thing I guess we really need to do is maybe sign like a backup shooting guard or a backup center. Baisley will probably come back in his qualifying offer, I assume. So let's probably try to use our money in free agency to sign someone who could just maybe be a little bit of help. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to sign anyone like absolutely extraordinary, but just someone who might be interesting, like Jordan Poole, Malik Monk, even at 25. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I mean, any of these guys would be cool. So we can go ahead and give like Malik Monk a one-year deal or something weird like that. I just renounced Baisley's rights. Why did I do that? That was not intentional at all. So I don't want to lose Baisley for nothing. So if he just still like asking for like 9 million, I am going to go ahead and re-sign him. I don't know why it made me renounce him. I didn't mean to. So we'll go ahead and have Baisley come back, and just like that, that is going to be our free agency. So once again, we're kind of taking a patient approach. We did sign one player, Malik Monk, nothing crazy. So hopefully with the development of this team, it's obviously continuing to trend in the right direction. Hopefully this team continues to do something, and eventually this team will be very, very competitive in the West. In this third season, we got into the play-in tournament, man. So we finally are developing a little bit. Things are starting to go a little bit our way. I kind of want to look at the exact record and just kind of see how it went. So as far as we went 40-42, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. So I'm pretty excited about this team. The development is starting to finally come along. 40-42. I mean, if we can get into the postseason, I'm looking at the wrong side of the bracket. Okay. Okay, now we get to play Phoenix. So looking at the player stats, we had 26 from Shea, 16 from Paulo, 15 from Amani Bates off the bench, 13, 10, 10. All right, so we are playing the play-in, so let's simulate game, and we beat the Suns. So now we get to play San Antonio. Do we get into the playoffs? Yes, we do. Just like that, we are a playoff team in season number 3, and now we get to play the Golden State Warriors. So obviously not expecting us to upset Golden State, but crazier things have happened. So somebody playing and somebody curved around against Golden State, and hey, we pushed them to 6 games, and I'm excited. I think this team is starting to finally get a groove. We're starting to finally become something in this league. The rebuild has definitely been a long process, but I think we're finally getting to where we want to be. So as far as the draft lottery is concerned, we may be projected a lottery pick here. Look at this, man. 3 picks. I know my webcam's in the way for the third one, but you're projected literally 3 top 5 picks. I don't know what the protections are on all those, but if I can get so we get number 2, the 2nd pick in the draft, the 4th pick, and the 5th pick. You know how OP that is? That is overpowered. That is like so OP, it's not even funny. Holy moly. Okay, we could literally do anything we wanted, to be honest. Number 2, number 4, number 5. That is not real life. Nobody ever has that. Like, what opportunity? No one's ever had that opportunity. So as far as this draft is concerned, I'm a little torn here because we just got really close, and we could take like Bronny James in this draft. We take like a lot of interesting players here. We have literally three picks in this draft to do whatever we want. But at the same time, we also have a crazy amount of assets that I kind of want to use to go after someone like really fun to get here. You know what I mean? I don't know who it would be, but with that amount of assets, I feel like I could almost get anyone. And I'm kind of looking at the guy right now to my right, or I guess, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be to your right as you're watching this. Zion Williamson. Like, could I pull that off right now? I don't know what his contract situation is right now, but there's always been rumors of Zion, you know, leaving New Orleans potentially. Could I find a way to snag Zion, or are we just going to draft somebody? I got to do something, right? Now, this would be the craziest thing I would ever pull off. If I could find a way to snag Zion Williamson from the Pelicans, 95 overall, I mean, that would just be insane. I don't know how possible this is going to be, but I do have some players I could throw in here to maybe entice them a little bit. So, I have Amani Bates, who I just drafted, literally. So, I have Josh Giddey, and Amani Bates could definitely be, you know, a nice player for them to take back. I also have the second pick, literally, in this draft, and I also have 4... Okay, so that's like a lot of assets I'm throwing their way. They still don't agree to that. So, and then another first, like, would they accept that? They don't accept that. Wow. Okay. Obviously, I don't know. Would you accept that? No. All this for Zion. They don't agree. Wow. Okay. I was kind of testing to see how possible it is to get Zion, but they just don't agree. So, I'll throw in number 4, and then who else can I throw in here? I got Lou Dort I could throw at them. They don't agree to that either. Okay. Wow, I thought, I mean, maybe having all those picks was going to be, you know, to my advantage, but it does not look like that'll be the case. It does not matter how many picks I have. They are not going to trade Zion Williamson. So, wow, it was worth a shot, but Zion's not going to be possible to get. That would have been funny to get, pull that off. Sucks I can't. I mean, the only other thing I could do is literally throw in, what else? Could I throw in Lou Dort as well on top of Baisley? All that for Zion? They still don't agree, man. Oh, okay. Well, Zion's not gonna be possible to get. That's literally unfortunate. So sucks, but hey, it was worth a shot. I'm not really trying to let this opportunity go to waste, but so I want to try to get someone. Jason Tatum on a 1-year deal. Maybe Boston's ready to move on. I don't know. Maybe they haven't done anything they thought they were going to do, so I give them number 2 pick draft and Amani Bates. That's a good package, right? They don't agree to it yet. Okay, number 4. All right. I will also throw you Baisley as well. All that for Mr. Tatum. They still don't agree to it. And number 15 and number 25. They still don't agree, man. All right, I'll give you this one. It's hard to get anybody, I guess. I will throw in number 5. Bro, it's literally impossible to get anybody. That's so unfortunate. So try to grab Donovan Mitchell, man. I don't know. I was trying to do something crazy. I've gotten Donovan Mitchell before, but the Jazz are selling. They were bad. So Amani Bates, the number 2 pick in the draft. They agree. That was pretty easy. So we get Donovan Mitchell to join us, who should definitely kind of prolong us, obviously, into doing something. Now, it's unfortunate that I couldn't use those picks for something more. A Zion or a Jason Tatum would have been so much fun, but unfortunately could not get it to happen. So I also have, the ability to do something else, whether it's get Jaren Jackson Jr. on the team, or whatever power forward I may want, but I'll probably just draft with these these next 2 picks. So at number 4, number 5, let's see what I can snag. I mean, it really doesn't matter. So Bronny James, the point guard. I mean, if you have the ability to draft Bronny James, he obviously has the genes of a really good father, so we're gonna go ahead and take him, thanks to a 7'3" wingspan, best amongst all points guards in the draft. So Bronny James, welcome to the team. And now at number 5, we have Elijah Fisher, Caleb Foster, some more guards that we probably don't even need, but yeah, there's a lot of guards here. Mikey Williams is here. I need a power forward more than anything, but you know what? I'll take Mikey Williams. Welcome to the team, all you guys. And with that being said, we got Bronny James and Mikey Williams joining us. So a lot of young talent still. Player options will accept all these. And then qualifying offers, we have Alexej Pokusevski, who's a free agent. And then Theo, who's a free agent, which we just drafted Bronny James, so probably don't need him too much. So now we have Trey Mann and Bronny James. We have Donovan Mitchell, Lou Dort, Mikey Williams, Josh Giddey, Kadary Richmond, Patrick Baldwin, Darius Baisley, and then Paulo Banchero. So honestly, we're probably chilling. We really don't need to sign anyone in free agency. I'm ready to move on. We're going to just go into this 3rd season with Donovan Mitchell now joining us in the backcourt. So a Shea Donovan Mitchell backcourt sounds like it'd be a ton of fun. So player progression, looking at it, Alexej comes back as well. Almost forgot about him. So this is kind of our new roster. So obviously, want to shoot for the fences. Zion would have been so epic, man. It would have been so epic, but the Pelicans just were not budging, man. But hey, we still put together a good team at the end of the day in this video. So hopefully this team is good enough to go on and win it all. If not, it's fine. Proficiency wise, we are sitting at a 4 or 3.5 pace and space. It looks like we can go up to a 4-star balance, so we'll move it to a balanced. We'll go ahead and summon this 3rd season or 3rd or 4th season, can't remember now. And we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully this year we end up winning a championship. So in this final season, we had 23 from Shea, 22.5 from Donovan Mitchell, 16, 11, 10.5, 10, 8, 7.5, 6, and we ended up finishing as the 2nd seed in the West. So let's go ahead and summit the plan as we get the Utah Jazz, who we literally just traded with. Amani Bates is already developed into an 85 overall, and they have Elijah Fisher, DJ Wagner. So Utah, has themselves a pretty good team. So many career around against Utah, and we are going to beat them in 6. It would have been funny if I actually lost them after making that trade for Donovan Mitchell, but thankfully we got past them. Now we get to deal with Kemba, KPJ, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Vucevic, Christian Wood, and JD Davidson. So pretty good team on our hands. And Houston, they're up 2-1 on us. We do even it up though, and they're up 3-2, so we might end up losing here, unfortunately. Houston is another team, obviously, in the midst of their rebuild, and they are definitely a young and exciting team, just like Oklahoma City. And I would arguably say I like Houston's young core more than I like Oklahoma City's young core right now. But Yeah, it looks like we are going to lose to, Houston, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, 112 to 132 for us. This was our final chance at winning a championship, and the Knicks, of all teams, go on to win it all. So, I think, man, if I was able to pull off Zion or Jason Tatum, this would have been a bag championship, no doubt in my mind. But, unfortunately, it was just not in the cards today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely leave a like you did. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.